Salvete omnes. Nomen mihi est canicus. Thank you for joining me for this episode of the DDO free-to-play experiment. I just finished killing Jacoby Drexelhand again. And I'm lagging. Thank you, DDO. Oh. Apparently there was an ice method that wanted to kill me. Oh, running in water is so awful. Okay. So, just finished killing Jacoby Drexelhand for the second time. And we are off to find Lars Hayton. And finish off the Korthos chain. That being said, that will get us to level 2. And after level 2, we'll run all of the level 1 quests again, and then do Misery's Peak, and head into the harbor. So I'll try to remember to off-camera look up how far, like how much experience you can accrue before you just stop earning experience points. And I don't want to be wasteful on that front. I think it's 2 levels, so like, for instance, I think the way it works is, let's say I'm still on level 1. I think once I earn enough experience points to get to level 3 or like 1 point below or something like that, that's when it cuts off. Now I don't know what amount of total XP that is.
A mangled sewer grate leads to an old abandoned Kenneth manufacturer.
Come on. There we go. But I'll try to find that out after this episode. Just off camera after I sign off. Hopefully I'll have the answer when I start the next episode.
The work looks very recent.
Two-handed fighting with a great axe is satisfying. I'm not saying I'm going to stay with great axe the entire time. If I find a great sword, I'll probably use it. But this is fun. Oh, I should probably be proficient with my weapon. Okay. All the mistakes I make in this game. So, I do play this game with my daughter. And she plays some on her own. And she was playing through this quest, and she'd played it before, but she forgot about these access points. And so she just timed her way through those acid traps. I was really proud of her. That's a perfectly legitimate way of getting through traps. And, I'm glad she was able to figure her own way out. She is, I guess it's a premium player, not a VIP, but have spent money. She has, we bought the starter pack for her because it's awesome. Now, one thing that I didn't mention when it comes to the starter pack, that is an issue with free-to-play players, so it's important to talk about. Free-to-play players do not have a shared bank, so the only way for me to transfer items from Crixaflammus to another character on this server is to either mail it to that character or to pass it to somebody that I trust, and then like trade it to somebody I trust, and then trade it back to the other character. The problem is you can't do either of those things with Illyri. You can't put her in the mail, and you can't transfer her to anybody else because she's bound to character. I forgot to do this, Crystal. But you stay put, Byron. And so if you buy the starter pack and you're free to play and you haven't gotten a shared bank on that server, whatever the first character you create on that server after you purchase, or the first character you log into after you purchase the starter pack, they're the ones that are going to have Illyri, and that's all you can do. That's just, until you get the shared bank, they're just with that character. Deleting a character and then creating a new one will not put her back. I tried. So do keep that in mind, and a shared bank should probably be on your list of things to keep an eye out for sales, and to be ready to make that purchase, because it is extremely useful. But we do have we have a shared bank for her on one server. We have the starter pack. We have the Borderlands. Those were on sale a week or two ago, and so she has the Borderlands, and
Oh no. The Sahuagin found me.
guard him.
Suddenly the air shimmers.
And then she has Warlock, and she really likes playing Warlock, which is completely understandable. Warlock is awesome.
Stay alert.
So we have a static group, just the two of us, and I think we're level 6 right now, and we pretty much only playing content that she has access to. I think we did a guest pass for the Borderlands before she bought it, but that's the only guest pass we've done, which I do appreciate. It's giving me, it's making me play the free-to-play content so that I'm a little bit more familiar with some of it. That should be helpful for this series. I hate that this takes so long. I know, like, I need time to like heal or whatever, but I'm ready to go. Come on, lizard people. There we go.
It'll take more than that to put me down, Sahuagin. Now you'll see what I have to deal with. Once the Sahuagin get your scent, they won't stop until you're dead.
Now, I don't remember. I'll have to go back and watch. I don't remember if Crixaflammus had access to any experience potions. I don't think so. Obviously, I did have 2 experience gems from the daily dice, and your experience will vary on experience gems, but I also didn't do a lot of optionals and things like that. So DDO has so many variables. It is really difficult to say this is the way you should play. And that is, on the one hand, extremely frustrating for someone like me who would do something stupid like create an entire YouTube channel designed to test things on DDO. But it's also really good because there isn't a right way to play. There are some things that are more effective than others, but let's say you have an idea for a character that would be absolutely stupid at endgame and completely and totally useless, and you would die instantly in every quest. Well, you can play on normal and maybe hard when you're over level and get to level 20 and reincarnate and do something else. And as long as you had fun, that's fine. You don't have to play on Reaper 10. Like, you actually don't have to play on Reaper 10. It's okay. Like, I like playing Monk. Monk with commas. play on normal. It's fine. Would I survive Reaper mode? No. Alright, I'm going to recall from here, and then recall back to Korthos Village. And from there, we will level up, starting next episode. Gratias vobis ago. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Leave me a helpful comment. I do want to hear those ideas for the worst build possible. And again, we're talking about level 1 bad. Okay? I'm sure you can brick a character by level 20, but level 1 bad. It's got to be bad from the get-go, and you do have to spend all of the points. We'll do 28 point builds because, you know, this is a free-to-play thing. So can we do worse than the Voice of Power? How bad can we get it? So I do want to hear from you on that. I will see you next time for hitting level 2 and going back to Hayton's Rest. Si waletis, ego waleo, walete.